Should agents be expected to accompany showings on listings? This is probably the biggest question I get. In order for a listing to be accompanied by the listing agent, you need to have 4 people's schedules work out. You need to have the buyer, the seller, the buyer's agent, and the seller's agent. 4 schedules have to line up in order for those people to see that house. The reality is that no one likes accompanied showings except for the sellers. The sellers think it's incredibly important to explain all the little details in the home. Sometimes it is. It depends on the house. But when I get a seller like you guys reaching out saying to me, I want somebody who is here at every single showing, no lockbox, my house is $250,000 and that's all it is. And I'm not paying a buyer's commission. That makes you a very difficult client. And so many agents just aren't going to take that. So if you are insistent upon having your listing agent show up at your house every single time you have a showing, especially at the lower prices, most likely your listing agent is not very busy, because a very, very busy listing agent is not available to just show up whenever the buyers want to come and see the house. The other thing that may happen is that that listing agent may have to cancel showings because they can't accompany. And you may or may not know that. So it's really important, the accompanied showings. I want you to talk to your agent about that. Some agents love doing it and they will do it all the time and they're not too busy. They don't have to turn down showings. They like being there. They want to do it. But there are so many things that just don't really go well with accompanied showings that I want you to make sure you understand. Now, we do accompanied showings in many situations. Mainly, I'm doing accompanied showings to get the feedback on the house that buyers are at. I want to hear specifically from those buyers while I'm there. And that is a really big deal for my sellers to get that feedback. But what the buyers do not need me doing is standing next to them, showing them how to open a drawer, showing them how to turn on an oven. They don't need that. They need to feel like this is their home. They need to feel comfortable talking to their agent. They cannot have a salesperson standing over them saying, don't you love this? Or don't you love this? When are you moving? What are you thinking about the house? Oh, this is a great house. And then on and on and on. It ruins the energy in the home. So this is what I want you to do. If you are insistent upon having accompanied showings, I want you to talk to that agent about all these things that I mentioned. Ask them the questions. Ask them, is this a better thing to do? Do you like doing them? Do the buyer's agents like doing them? Do the buyers like them? I want you to know all these answers to these questions and then make the decision, because it's very difficult when you just say, I want accompanied showings for everything. You really, really could be hurting yourself in the long run.